Hey, what is up, amazing PPI community? Hey, real quick, I just wanted to make this video. I see a lot of posts, a lot of questions that really revolve around sourcing, even though it may not seem like it. Everything comes down to you make your money when you buy. Now, I know the PPI course really was created so that you don't have to guess on your next product to buy. So I think it'd be great to give away a couple golden nuggets of where you can easily go find product, apply the PPI method, and see results. So I call this the golden nugget giveaway, and this is 2 places with low-hanging fruit. So this is 2 places you guys should be able to consistently go to. Now, I'm not giving this away as in, now this area is going to be saturated. It's really not. But because these are 2 places that are way out in the open, what it'll do is it'll give you a little bit more direction and a roadmap to build the confidence in the PPI method. So again, this is a golden nugget giveaway, 2 places with low-hanging fruit, and I highly encourage you guys to jump on this because you could really gain traction very quickly. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to do kind of a quick overview, and then we're actually going to go through a live example. All right, so the real question is, why do we do PPI? Okay, and this is very, very important, and it may seem like repeating ourselves, but I do think it's very important to talk through why we do the PPI method. Okay, and the number 1 reason is we want to collect strong customer search data. Okay, that's the number 1 reason why we do PPI. Now, you might be saying, but Brett, I also want to sell product, right? I get it. I hear you. I totally understand. Okay. But remember, the number 1 reason why we do PPI is to first collect the data. Now, the number 2 reason we do PPI is to sell products using high converting search terms. Okay. Don't confuse the 2 steps. This is literally step 1 and step 2. Goal 1 and goal 2. Okay. Now, sometimes you might get both in one swing. That's awesome. But it is you are setting yourselves up for a tall climb if you're trying to do both these at the same exact time. Okay, so number 1, collect strong customer search data. Number 2, sell products using high converting search terms. Okay, and I'm going to walk you through these 2 low-hanging fruit ones and show you the difference. And I apologize, guys. I think my gardeners just showed up while I'm recording this, so if there's some buzzing in the background, my apologies. All right, so let's focus again on these 2 goals, and I'm going to clarify when I'm sourcing what I am looking at. I am looking whether I'm going to be collecting strong customer search data or whether I'm going to be selling products using high converting search terms. And you guys will get it. It'll click down the road here and hopefully bring a lot of clarity to how you're approaching the PPI method. Okay, so here's 2 places of source. These are not going to be revolutionary. I've never heard of this before. Okay, but you'll see in my application really how it can be extremely lucrative. So 2 places to source. You have TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Marshalls. These are heavy discount stores with high quality products. I absolutely love this. We built a huge foundation of our business off of this. Not so much anymore because we have very much drifted into manufacturing our own products, but it's a great place to start to apply the PPI method. Number 2, Starbucks. Okay. 2 places that you guys should have, or you guys most likely know very well. The cool thing is you could order online in your pajamas from both these places and still apply the PPI method. So for everybody out there, you now have 2 starting points. You have 0 excuses to not apply the PPI method now, okay? If you search TJ Maxx, there are so many products at TJ Maxx and Home Goods and Marshalls. It would be very difficult for people to begin to overlap on their products, okay? They're constantly changing them out, very limited quantities. And Starbucks, you'll see how when I apply it, I would be very surprised if you guys begin to overlap. All right, so no excuses now. You have your 2 places to source. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to use discounted gift cards to pound down our price that we're going to buy it at. Really, this is for two reasons. Number one, to keep your costs low. And number two, hopefully that you can make some money in the process of applying the PPI method. So we're going to use Gift Card Granny to find some good discounts. And then you can always buy e-codes or physical cards. You do want to make sure when you're buying that if you want to shop online that the cards you're buying are applicable for online sales. All right, so let's go ahead and hop over to a live example. So quick review, actually real quick, just so that I don't go too fast. We're doing a golden nugget giveaway. Why do we do PPI? First is to collect strong customer search data. Second is to sell products using high converting search terms, okay, in that order. 2 places to source. You got TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Marshalls. Which is really just one big one, but I guess it's more like 4 places to source, but they carry a lot of the same stuff. Number 2, Starbucks. Okay, so you have 2 starting points. Both are available online. Discounted gift cards. We're going to use www.giftcardgranny.com, and you can buy e-codes or physical cards. My one disclaimer is make sure if you want to shop online, make sure that your gift card or codes, which codes are 99% of the time applicable, can be used online. All right, let's kick over to the live example. All right, so whoops, let's go to giftcardgranny.com. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here for you guys so that you can see my screen a little bit better as we're going. All right, so here you can see Gift Card Granny, and really this is just one gigantic database, but check it out right here. This time of season, this is why you guys got to jump on it. TJ Maxx gift cards up to 22% off. That's crazy, right? Who's with me on that? Crazy percent off. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the TJ Maxx gift cards. All right, so now let's see, it pulled it up. Let's see all the cards. Alrighty, so now it's giving us, and again, remember, Gift Card Granny is just a database, so you're not actually going to be buying it from them, you're going to be buying it from these companies. Alright, so this is telling you, hey, here's all the companies selling it at 22% off. Amazing deal. I used to have to buy in so much bulk to get 22% off. So all you do, it's an e-code, so if you wanted to shop online, that is perfect. Go over here, click shop. And it's wanting me to sign in, but I think I'm going to just search over here. Alright, so let's type in TJ Maxx. Let's check them out. Alright, so here you have all their TJ Maxx cards. Again, what Gift Card Granny did was it pointed you towards the biggest discounts. These are the actual companies you would buy from, and then if you actually wanted to save even more money, you can call these companies and ask them to buy in bulk, but I wouldn't do that unless your budget permits, because 22% off is a ton of money off already. Okay, all right, so let me zoom out real fast, guys, so that I can see where I am. All right, so let's go back to, or let's actually kick over now to TJ Maxx itself. All right, so I'm on tjmaxx.com. Again, you could apply the PPI method, and what I'm showing you right now, literally, I am truly in my pajamas. My people were laughing at me because I was going to go do a video, and they thought I was actually going to put my face on the screen right now. But anyways, all right, so I am on tjmaxx.com, and in theory, I just bought my 22. Well, actually, you don't even have to. The funny thing is, you don't have to buy it in advance. I know that I can buy a 22% off. Again, I'm just going to say that 22% off gift card, guys. That's like double the margin that typical retail stores work off of, and you're going to buy a discounted gift card for 22%. There's just so much opportunity out there. But anyways, so you have your 22% off gift card. Okay. And now we're going to scroll down. All I did, I went to tjmaxx.com, okay? And then over here, I went into the gift section, and then I said view all gifts. Now what's beautiful about TJ Maxx is they're already, the way that they buy, because I actually have bought liquidations against them, the way they buy is they know that they have to sell everything at a discount already against the retail price, and they typically now use Amazon as their base retail price. So what that means is they know they have to beat Amazon's price in order to be relevant and keep their customers coming. So they very much want to be lower price than Amazon. Now, on top of that, you're going to have a 22% off discount on it. Okay. And it's all going to tie back to the PPI method in a second, but I just want to walk you through where we're at right now. So tjmaxx.com. This is why we use TJ Maxx. We went to gifts. We went to view all. Now, what are we looking for when we're doing this? We are looking for, when I'm on TJ Maxx, I am actually looking for, where is it? Okay. I am looking for collecting strong customer search data. I am not necessarily looking for selling products using high converting search terms, because I like to use TJ Maxx to find possible golden nuggets. Does that make sense? So I'm using TJ Maxx to collect the search data. I'll show you an example of one where I skip right to number 2 to sell products using high converting search terms. Now, very likely to do both of these if you apply this method correctly, but I just want to clarify, I really want to know, because I can buy it for so cheap, I want to collect some strong customer search data. So here's the cool thing. I actually think TJ Maxx's website is absolutely horrible. It is very confusing and not clear at all what each product is, but if you have the PPI method, it actually does you a huge favor. Okay, so you can see here they do a terrible job of of describing what the product is. So let me zoom in again for you guys so that it's fully focused. All right, so they do a terrible job of really explaining what each product is, but check it out. What they do very well is they actually give you like a potential search term right off the bat. Like for example, this Kobe one, car dash HD camera, right? Like if you were doing retail arbitrage, this would be a little bit confusing, but because you're doing the PPI method where you're just looking for search terms, they're like, boom, hey, here's the search term we think is best for that. So I like it from a PPI method. Really, again, I'm just looking for interesting products that really I would have never thought of on my own. And look, I kid you not, this took me like 2 minutes, okay? And I don't mean it because I'm awesome. I mean it because this is how much opportunity is out there. So I was looking at this. I'm like, I look at it very long term. I look at it, hey, is this a product I'd want to, reproduce in the future? A car HD camera. I typically stay out of electronics. That's just me. 5-speed blender. You probably sell some because it's KitchenAid, but again, I'm focusing on goal number 1, collecting search data. This is pretty pricey. I'm not gonna gamble that right now. So this was one that stuck with me because I love how TJ Maxx again just tells me the search term. I have no idea about this brand, Blacksmith. I don't know if they're good, bad, or ugly, but here's what I do know. I absolutely love this search term. Hunter's flask with 2 glasses. Okay, that is awesome. Let's go ahead and dive into this. Again, TJ Maxx does an absolutely horrible job really explaining this item, but it does a great job of saying, hey, look, we think this is a Hunter's flask with 2 glasses. Okay, and this item right here, my eyes just kind of pop out of my head, and here's why. Remember, I didn't do anything besides go to tjmaxx.com and start looking for items that I can possibly extract data from. Now, my goal now is going to be, let's test Amazon to see how many people are searching for Hunter's flask with 2 glasses. So let's go ahead and do some quick searches on Amazon to see if we've kind of found some gold. All right, so this will be our second example. Let's go ahead and hop over here. Now, just like TJ Maxx said, Hunter's flask. Okay, let's check it out. Oh my gosh, this is what I call, we just stumbled onto, well, pure gold. Because, look at this. So obviously, Thermos is a high brand name, right? Like, we're not going to target Thermos, but look at this. Nobody up here. Nobody, when you type in Hunter's flask, which is a huge market, which is crazy to me. Look at how many of them are targeting that specific keyword or search term. None. Okay, except this person. This person's like trying to fit it in right here. Okay. This is a huge opportunity, and that's how quickly using TJ Maxx you can do it. So when I look over here, my goal would be to bring, and you could create a unique bundle. I'm just giving you guys some quick examples right now. So you could use this one and, you know, find some other product that you can put with it, maybe a camo hat or any other, you know, cool hunter product. But really, I want to know how many people are searching for a hunter's flask. Okay, that's what I want to know. So again, going back to our goals over here, collect strong customer search data. I use TJ Maxx to collect strong customer search data. Now, you did not hear me say, hey, I'm going to try really hard to sell this product, right? Because I don't know yet whether people are searching for hunter's flask. Now, most likely they are, okay? Most likely. But I just want to clarify, this is goal number one. I used TJ Maxx, hopped right over here. Now remember, 22% off, so I'm essentially going to get this thing for, you know, 10, 11 bucks at the end of the day, this hunter's flask. Now if you come over here, look at this. Already these guys are so high priced. Now yours is coming with 2 glasses on this, so you could even probably come up closer to like a $29.99 price point. Guys, that's great money on top of you're going to collect very good customer search data. You already know what you're going to target, okay? And nobody's going for it. Again, that was just a very, very simple example. It was like, what, the 6th result on TJ Maxx's website. You got the discounted gift cards going, and then you pretty much have this market wide open, okay? And then if it works, if you get the good search data, this would be one you'd want to look into to possibly private label in the future, okay? That is very, very valuable. Look at this, guys. This is awesome. Totally awesome. All right, so that's an example of, again, collect strong customer search data, okay? That's the whole goal of that one. Now you're going to see the difference, and this is when the light bulb's going to go off for you guys. Okay, now we're going to skip to number 2, and it is very important. You guys always have to understand, what is your goal? What are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to collect strong customer search data, or are you trying to sell products using high converting search terms? My challenge to you on this one, okay, when you skip to number 2, because a lot of people like to go directly to this one, if you say, I'm going to sell products using high converting search term, my first question for you is going to be, show me the proof that this is a high converting search term. Okay. If you can show me the data that this is a high converting search term, then I will say go to number 2. If you can't show me this, you really shouldn't be jumping to number 2. You should first start at number 1, collect strong customer search data. Okay. This is step number 2. Show me that it converts. Okay. All right, so, but I will share with you extremely high converting search term. So remember, I gave you 2 places, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods. Now we're going to go to the second example of where you can source, which is Starbucks. Okay, so remember, we're going to get our discounted gift cards first, and we're going to go back to Gift Card Granny. We're going to buy some gift cards. Let's go ahead and just type in Starbucks. Now, Starbucks sometimes gets very high in discounts, but sometimes it doesn't. So right here, 10%. Hey, I'll take 10% any day of the week. I would actually call them. They'll probably bump that thing right up to 15%. But here you go, 10% off right here. Just shop over, grab your extra 10% off. Now we got our Starbucks gift cards. We got our e-codes we can use. Let's go ahead and hop over to starbucks.com. All I did was I went to Gifts and More, I went to sale, and boom, the gold. Okay, let me show you guys something really quick. Okay, and this is the power of the PPI method. I am literally giving you golden nuggets. Okay, I am giving away some of our best search terms. Okay, check this out. So we're in our all departments section, and again, I apologize for the gardeners in the background, guys. We're in the all departments section, and let's start typing in Starbucks. Okay, what is the major thing that pops up first? Starbucks cups. Well, let's go ahead and check that out, guys. All right, Starbucks cups. Here you go. This, even though you're talking like one of the most well-known brands out there, look at how many people start with that exact search term. Not even Starbucks itself. Boom, boom. Boom. Nobody here doing it. Okay. So let's go back over here and check out some of the sales. Immediately, my eyes are drawn. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Immediately, my eyes are drawn to this. This is beautiful. Okay. A black stainless steel tumbler. Okay. I'm going to buy one right after this video because it's awesome. Number 2 is, look at it. It's on sale. That's a substantial discount. Okay. And I'll show you why that's a big deal. Again, what they're doing is they're giving you some basis of search terms. You think it's a coincidence that it's called this or that they listed this online? They're giving you some of the best search terms to use. Okay, so let's zoom out again real quick. Let me show you this example. So you already know you can position that under Starbucks cups. Okay, and remember now, okay, we're skipping to number 2. Sell products using high converting search terms. We're not necessarily collecting the data on, how many people search for Starbucks. It's good to know. I mean, you already know it's a lot, right? So we're really going to leverage the Starbucks brand name to sell these products. Okay, so you have your stainless steel tumbler, and then scrolling down here, this is the other thing that I saw that was just awesome. The Sumatra portion pack. So what would I do? I'd create a bundle. I put one Sumatra pack with a black stainless steel tumbler. Okay. And again, Amazon's already telling you what people look for. Check this out. Okay, they look for Starbucks cups and Starbucks tumblers. Oh my gosh, it's just almost too easy, guys. It is almost too easy. So I can tell you right now, okay, you guys would absolutely dominate. Now, I don't think you should go for the search term tumbler, okay, because the search term tumbler over here, everybody's trying to tackle. Okay, so this is not one where we're going for the more broad generic search term. This is one where we're actually going to say, hey, look, we're going to leverage and sell this based off the brand name that's there. Okay, and so you guys, if you want to skip right to getting things to sell, this is a nice little hack that you can do over and over and over and over again because nobody's looking here. Nobody. And guys, we just did this. This was one of our first places we started, and we hit Starbucks pretty hard, especially during the holiday season. All right, so over here you can see if we were going to go for Starbucks tumbler, they do have, this one has it pretty nailed in, Starbucks stainless steel tumbler. You could just go for Starbucks tumbler and call it stainless steel matte black. But you already know, really, you could even just target Starbucks in your sponsored ads. So you can target Starbucks tumbler, Starbucks cups, or just Starbucks in general. You can create your unique bundle over here. So $16, let's see, plus 18 packs. So it's about, let's say, $2 per one of these packs, right? So that'll put your total cost, let's just use rough numbers, around $18-20. I would sell this bundle easily for $40. Here's why. Check this out. Okay, as you can see here, this same Starbucks steel tumbler is selling for $36.99. Now you're adding a thing of coffee to it. So you're probably going to net about $8 gross profit on this product just by following that method. Because I can tell you, Starbucks steel tumbler and Starbucks cup are going to be very, very high converting search terms. Again, focusing on our goals. Do you guys understand what we did differently? From TJ Maxx, we were looking just to collect strong customer search data. Our goal wasn't necessarily to sell those right off the bat. It was to see if customers were searching for it. When we looked at Starbucks, our goal was to sell these products using high converting search terms. So we had to make sure the price made sense. We had to make sure that we knew exactly where we were going to position it. And our goal is to sell those products, okay? And our high converting search terms were Starbucks, Starbucks tumbler, and Starbucks cup, which obviously over here, okay, when you start to type in Starbucks, you see that it's saying, hey, look, people look for Starbucks cup and Starbucks tumbler. Boom, Starbucks mug. I mean, you guys can go right for these. You guys could even possibly go for a Starbucks coffee if you tie that coffee into it. Guys, those are golden nuggets. That's where you can start right away. Any of you guys getting kind of hung up on the PPI method, I really recommend going in and trying this right away. but understand your two goals. Okay, if your question is, how do I sell this product? My next question for you is, show me the proof that you have some high converting search terms. If you don't have those, you are still trying to find your high converting search terms. Now, if you want to just collect some data, I highly recommend going to TJ Maxx, getting some discounted gift cards, sitting in your PJs, and ordering online. It'll be a great place to start. All right, guys, I hope that's enough information. I hope that's not information overload. Hey, post some, I don't need to know the products that you did, but hey, I would absolutely love to see some testimonials of people who took action on this and got some results. All right, we'll talk soon.